Alright guys, I just found the craziest find at this small car boot. I did in fact turn my camera off because there was only about 3 rows and the finds weren't that good. I was walking around with James from Bold Finds and he pointed out a Nintendo 64. I actually declined it at first and said, oh no, it'll be house clearance prices, probably 50, 60 quid. I went up to him, he said £15 for the 64. I didn't catch it on film because I did tuck my camera away because again, like I said, I thought it was a pretty bad car boot with not much there. There's the 64. There's the expansion pack. Obviously that sells for about 30 quid alone. So there's my money back. And then as you can see, you've got a remote there. You've also got a load of games. I will be going home now just to show you everything. Maybe I'll do it in the next few days. I'm not really in a rush to do this video. But I also did get a crazy good Gamecube find before this, which literally happened the moment I put my camera away. So again, I missed it on film. I've done it a few times now. I've put the camera away because it's a really quiet field at the car boot. And there's only a few sellers there and you're just thinking there's no point really, there's no point in filming, no point in having the pressure of the camera on, and yeah, so I just put it away and lo and behold 5 minutes later walked up to this stall and straight away Gamecube bits. And it's literally been about 4 years I reckon since I found anything Gamecube in the field. I paid £5 for all of this, absolute bargain of course. So first of all she had these 2 games here. If you know this one, this is just a basic Rayman game, but then there it is, Mario Kart Double Dash. I have actually been looking for this for a long time in the car boot field. I do have my own Gamecube console. I don't want to pay the full eBay price of this, which is about £30, £35 maybe. So yeah, I've been waiting to find this in the field and finally it's popped up. She wanted £1 each, so £1 for that, £1 for that. Double checked, made sure it was in there. Of course I would have picked it up anyway, even if it was £1 just for the case, because you could probably get about 10 to 15 quid for the case alone. And then I asked her the question, do you have the console, any other bits, any other gaming bits? And she came out with the kind of a bundle load of cables with 3 genuine Nintendo controllers, all intertwined within each other. As you can see, I'm very happy with this. I've got a black console myself, so I might keep these 2 black ones just for myself so we can play 4-player. And I don't want to pay the eBay prices of £25 each for these controllers. She said £3 for the lot, £5 all in. And then also intertwined with these 3 controllers, all in a bundle of cables, you had this Game Boy Advance SP charger cable. I've sold this quite a few times, it goes for about £10 to £12. So again, that pays for the whole bundle. Or I might just keep that just for testing in case I do find an SP in the future. But that is not all, we do actually have a lot more. I did still get some decent finds, but I wasn't expecting what I found next. And again, I have to give credit to James for this because we were just walking around having a chat like we do sometimes. And he just said, oh, there's a Nintendo 64 over there, go and check it out. He had laid on the side the N64 with the cable and a grey controller right there. Asked him the price on that. £15 he wanted, so that was already quite a good price to be fair. So I asked him if he had any other games. He grabbed these out of the van. You've got kind of a load of bundle fodder here. They're kind of all sports or driving games, like football games. I might just bundle them all up, maybe put them on auction, see how they run. The whole bundle owes me £25. James was with me again, so we both had a look at the games. He said, yep, go for it. Of course I was going to go for it anyway, knowing that my money was safe in this game right here, Mario Kart 64. Then the bundle of games James was holding, he also had Mario Kart 64. So £25, that's 50 quid in those 2. Let's just say 30, 40 quid in this bundle of games. Oh, also 007, which I think is around 15 to £20. I sold one of these about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. I split everything up, sold it all separately and just made a killing from it. The power cable alone, because it's quite a unique one, goes for around £20 to £25. Console alone, I think maybe £35 to £45, as long as it's all working. Spares repair, people still want these and they're happy to repair them. You can easily get sort of £20, £25. Working controller with the stiff joystick, which this one is really nice, about £15 to £20. I've got the basic jumble pack, which is not the red one. I have sold the red one before for about £45. This one only sells for about 10 to 15. I'll probably just bundle it with the console because it's not the special one. You've then got an aftermarket rumble pack and a genuine Nintendo rumble pack, which I think sell for about a tenner each, or maybe a bit less on this one. And of course the TV cable. So not bad at all. I couldn't believe I actually managed to find all this stuff with a little help from James in a small little car boot field on a bank holiday Monday. It's been years and years since I found any sort of nostalgic Nintendo, especially Gamecube bits. They just don't pop up at all. And Mario Kart. Mario Kart is non-existent in my car boot days. So that was a very first find for me. Very happy. Whilst we're here, I'll show you exactly what else I found at the car boot. I got this right here, which is a horse riding vest. I've sold quite a lot of these in the past. This exact same version. This is Aeroware Outline. So yeah, quite a good model. Not the best condition, a little bit beaten up, but still. It's got a working zip, good Velcro strap and everything like that. All the padding's all complete in there. In good condition, usually looking at around 35 to 45 pound on these. In this condition, maybe 30, 25 to 30. Paid £4 for that one. I then paid up on these ones. These are Stefan Janowski Nikes. I paid £15 for them. Really nice, clean condition. They were nearly my size, so if they fitted, I was going to keep them, but unfortunately they're a little bit too tight. So I'll be selling these hopefully for around 35 to 45 pound. Condition is great, as you can see. There's hardly any wear on them at all. I then saw these Twilight hardback books, which I sold about 6 months ago. Didn't sit around long at all. I sold mine for about 30, 35 quid, and I paid £2 for these. Again, hopefully, checking soles, they're looking like they're going to be around the same sort of value, 25 to 30. Not bad at all. Quite big and bulky to post and store, but it's worth it for the money. Got these Timberland boots. Again, not the best condition, but they owe me £3, I think, so not much at all. Just basic women's size, I think size 6. 8.5W, which I think is like a 6.5 maybe UK, or a 7, not too sure. But no actual wear on them, just sort of general wear and tear, but no major damage. Definitely one to look out for in the field. I'll probably be getting 25 to 30 for these ones. This one here is a Costa coffee sort of thermos mug. I haven't checked sold yet, but I paid £1 for it. Actually from the same lady I got the Gamecube bits from, but I haven't checked solds, and I'll probably be happy with 10 to 15 on it, maybe a bit less. I just know that in the shop they charge silly amounts for these sort of like mugs, like Starbucks mugs and Costa mugs. So yeah, one to look out for again. From the same guy I got the Stefan Janowski Nikes from, I got this nice fans bag. He wanted £3. I tried to offer 2. He wasn't having it. Nothing else to say about it really, apart from maybe getting 15 to 20 back on that. We then have 2 pairs of shoes. We've got some quite rare actually, because I've never really seen them that often or at all. These are leather Vans, so just leather uppers, normal rubber bottoms there. Really nice condition, as you can see there's hardly any wear to them. I managed to get these for £3.25 each, so those ones and these white Skechers. I mean, might not be everyone's cup of tea, but they're like almost brand new, hardly any wear to them. I've sold a similar pair like this for about 30, 35 pound before. I then took a chance on these Logitech computer speakers. Just a basic model, very lightweight, nothing much to them. I haven't actually checked solds yet, but the guy wanted £1 for them. I'll check solds now and put them on the screen, see how I've done. And that is everything, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really quite angry at myself for taking the camera off, but it's just one of those things. It happens. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.